Welcome back, hooligans. It's your boy TornadoMcRae, back at it again with another video. And first things first, guys, I want to apologize for not having a video up for Video Game Sunday this past Sunday. I actually did record Harry Potter. I did. Played it, recorded it, and in the midst of my recording, ran into an issue, storage issue, or whatever have you, which corrupted the whole recording file. Boo! I know. Y'all can yell at me. I'm sorry. That's the issue, and that was the reason why I didn't have anything up. Once I ran into that, I was just deflated. And I was beat, man. It hurt. It hurt my soul. But I will make sure to have something up for you guys by next Sunday. Y'all have gone 2 Sundays without some gaming content, so you're gonna get something on Sunday. I promise you that. Please, just bear with me. Now, moving forward, for today's video, actually, we are going to address a video I saw a clip of a few months ago, and it was Kobe Bryant during an interview where he was addressing the notion of jumping ship and jumping teams and why he can't do that. I put it on my IG story. I asked a lot of you who follow me on IG, make sure y'all do that. I asked a lot of you if I should address that video right then and there or after the postseason, and we had everything solidified. Most said after the postseason, so we're here now. Not too much has happened in free agency, so we're gonna address that video real quick, unpack it, and y'all are gonna hear my thoughts on the whole spiel. So without further ado, let's hop over there, guys.
In most, you know, as Kobe said, the Lakers play for world championships. They don't play for division championships or conference championships. They play to win it all. And from 1997, when Kobe came in the league, through 2012, the Lakers were in the playoffs all but 1 year. The last few years of Kobe's run, they were a young team and they weren't
y'all suck
out of playoff contention. How does your attitude and leadership deal with changing goals?
Okay, Jeannie,
we
see
you.
you.
To say that you want to win the championship every year, but it probably wasn't really a realistic one. So how do you adjust? How do you adjust as a team leader? And then what conversations does ownership have with the coaches and teams about rebuilding?
Jeannie is so sweet that she saw me work so hard for so many years.
Hey, random question. How many NBA players y'all think Jeannie Buss just cracked?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You need to leave.
Just take a guess. I'm just curious. I'm sorry. Let's go on.
The last few years, her and Rob, who was at the time my agent, called me and said, listen, we are so sorry for what happened to this team. I'm so sorry that we don't have, seriously, it's like we're sorry we don't have a team around you that can contend for a championship. I mean, so we can make a few calls and get you on a contending team. That's something, because we just feel horrible about seeing you going out there and struggle. Remember this? And I sat there and I listened. I said, you know, we've known each other for a very long time. Now I'm questioning myself because I'm wondering what about me makes you think I would jump ship? We don't do that.
Because
we don't do that. It's not like the Lakers. I've been a Laker fan since 5 years old, man. I know the Laker history always.
Now, there's a lot of you, especially my NBA historians, are going to be like, well, Kobe was about to leave in 2007 and go to Chicago. I know that too. Let's just hear it. But I'm there. I hear y'all. I'm there too. I keep that in mind.
Away from Minneapolis all the way to where it is today. Right? So it's in my blood. And this family, her father, believing in me and standing by me and also stuff. Like, I'm not gonna go anywhere. Like, this is home to me. You know, we work through this stuff together. And like, you know, as a leader, you gotta be able to take the good with the bad, man. You can't just, because the ship's sinking, all of a sudden I'm gonna jump off and swim to another ship. Like, right? If you can win championships in front of everybody, then you could miss the playoffs in front of everybody. You gotta be able to take both sides of it.
Or sign with Golden State.
Whoa!
But they weren't losing.
It's a con. It's the
Kobe. Damn.
Opposite view. It's the opposite view. And
No, it's hard. It's hard to stay.
It is hard.
And that's why in the jersey retirement ceremony, I talked about that. It might have been easier for you to leave. And, you didn't. And that,
Yeah. If you're doing something that's so easy, man, you might want to reconsider what you're doing. I can't. Durant's been a friend of mine for a very, very long time.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's been a friend of mine for a long time. So is LeBron and all those guys. Would I make the same decision? No. But that's their decision. That's their choice. I would have stayed, but it is what it is.
All right, we got a lot to unpack right there. So, my thoughts, man. First things first, as always, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant and the rest of the Calabasas 9. Your souls, to this day, are still missed, man. That, to me, was the epitome of what made Kobe Bryant and the last era of basketball that I grew up on. And again, I want to address, for those who really know Kobe Bryant's story, we all knew there were trade rumors about Kobe Bryant wanting to leave. And he confirmed it in the interview between him and Shaq, where he said, oh yeah, I was seriously going to leave LA for Chicago.
The air out of bitch contract.
See, the thing about that is I didn't get any of that because we were looking for homes.
Right.
We're actually looking for homes in Chicago, researching schools, places to live.
So that was true. You were going to go to the Bulls.
Yeah.
So him saying you don't jump ship, it's like you almost did, bro. You almost did. Now, in the end, he did not. And the fruits of his labor paid off. He went to management, was basically beating on their door, telling them to make the trades that we need to make, sign the people we need to sign so we can make this happen and win again. So it's funny that Kobe says that, but at the end of the day, he didn't leave. He did not leave the Los Angeles Lakers for the entirety of his 20-year career. So he gets to talk that. It goes to show his mentality about it. He was like, listen, I've won championships here. I've played my butt off here. I can lose and miss playoffs here. And I can respect that. Same with Dirk Nowitzki. They weren't contending for a championship when he left, but hey, it is what it is. Tim Duncan went out in his shining glory. Here's my thing with the last decade of the NBA. A lot of people view Kevin Durant's move to Golden State as the worst move in NBA history. Granted, I put it on par as the same move with LeBron James. I've always said that. I've always been that side of the fence.
Oh my God, please. Let it be known. These niggas don't know shit.
And I never liked LeBron's move to Miami. And the whole ramifications of that has shifted the NBA. Everybody loves to say the Celtics made a super team to beat LeBron. No, the Celtics were a trash team, and Danny Ainge called in some huge favors and made some shady stuff happen on the back end to get 2 All-Stars who people had really forgotten about. People had really forgotten about Ray Allen, and Kevin Garnett was 4 years removed from his league MVP.
He ain't lying.
Like, everybody was kind of looking at him like, okay, they're over there and they're good players, but they're not in a position to win championships like that. Unless you were just diehard stands of those players, you weren't really looking at them like that. So when that formed, everybody's like, oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Hold the f*** up. But you know who formed that? Management. You know who gave Kobe Bryant Pau Gasol? Management. You know who put the Detroit Pistons, the 04 Detroit Pistons together? Management. You know who put the Spurs together? Management. You know who put the Golden State Dynasty together? Management. And before y'all try to dish the Golden State Dynasty, they won before KD, they've won after KD. So, obviously, they could have won at any point during. Would they have gone back to back? I don't know. Possibly, possibly not. But they showed they're good enough to win with and without him. I say that to say this. I'm not knocking any player's desire to leave. I'm not knocking any player's ability to control their career. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. However, I came up in an era of just like, hey, you with the team you rocked with, like they was drafted with you, until the point where they just like, hey, bro, we've given everything we could or everything we're willing to give, and we're just going to send you on your way so you can go win somewhere else. The player rarely, in the heat of their prime, okay, I'm just going to dip. I'm just going to skedaddle out of here.
Well, about time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail.
That's just the way it didn't move. And for those who, before you kill me in the comments and y'all sit there and still like, oh, Myron, how can you put KD on the same level as LeBron? All right. When LeBron joined Miami, had the whole debacle, the whole decision, the whole not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. That put the same fear in the league as when we all saw the morning that Kevin Durant signed with the Golden State Warriors. Because you knew it was only a matter of time before they won. You knew it was up. And the reason why I'm not mad at KD is, one, he took the idea that LeBron had and made it better. Rather than bringing superstars together from different systems and different organizations, I'm just gonna go and join an organization that already works well together, and I'm gonna fit their system. Makes sense to me. Work smarter, not harder. 2, what did you expect? If LeBron wasn't going to do it, somebody else would have. Somebody else would have done it. Harden, Kyrie. Somebody was bound to do this once the domino effect was set with LeBron. Now here we are. James Harden requesting a trade out soon as hell. Kevin Durant's been getting worse with his trades. Kyrie's been getting worse with his trades. Ben Simmons being a whole diva with his trades. That's the era we've come into now with player entitlement. Hell, even Kawhi Leonard. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for anybody, bro. I view trades made by management and signing trades made by players differently. And I'm not saying as a player you should just shuck and jive and do everything for this organization that doesn't put any pieces around you. Like, if they're not putting any valuable pieces around you or anything like that, then yeah, by all means, at the end of the day, do what you got to do if that's really your bread and butter. And for y'all who are LeBron fans, you're going to be like, well, Cleveland didn't put any pieces around LeBron. I'm sorry. You don't win 66 games and 50-plus games every year without having some pieces around you that work.
Yes, sir. This nigga spitting.
You just don't. Y'all love to clown Michael Jordan for not being able to do nothing in his early years in Chicago when he had nobody. Y'all love to clown Kobe his middle years with the Lakers when he had nobody. Y'all love to clown Giannis in his early years when Middleton wasn't who Middleton became. It's a two-way street, bro. It's a two-way street. In the sense, it's like you were a great team and you lost. Any team that loses their star player, yeah, they're going to look like they suck. So the year after LeBron left and the Cavs went to yeah, it looks like they suck. The year Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry get injured, the Warriors look like they suck. The year Kawhi goes down and doesn't play, the Spurs look like they suck. When your star player goes down or leaves, yeah, it looks like you're ass, bro. So I've never been mad about that. And here's the third thing. And I posed this question to a lot of people. If Kevin Durant had gone to the 67 winning San Antonio Spurs rather than the Golden State Warriors, would y'all still be as mad? Mind you, that Spurs team had prime Kawhi, prime LaMarcus Aldridge, Popovich coaching like a dime. They still had Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili, I want to say, and prime Danny Green with Patty Mills and the rest of them boys coming off the bench. And so many people love to say that Spurs team was one Kawhi twisted ankle away from knocking off Golden State. I'm just saying, overall, for me, I respect the players who stay in a situation until the point where management is just like, hey, bro, if you want to leave, you can leave. And if you want to stay, you can stay. It's up to you. Granted, is that at the cost of winning the championship? Yeah. Is that potentially going to hurt you in the GOAT conversation? Yeah, potentially, maybe. If Dame were to stay in Portland and never win a ring, he's going to go down as one of the greats that never won. Point blank period. He'll never enter the top 10 combo. He'll never be better than Curry. He'll never be better than Magic. It is what it is. But it's just a respect factor that comes with it from what I was raised on. And it shows that you can take the criticism that comes with the glory of being an NBA superstar for a franchise. That's why I respect Giannis's ring so much. That's why I want to see Luka win in Dallas. Like, I would enjoy to see these things. If Trae Young wins a ring in Atlanta, fantastic, bro. Had Donovan Mitchell won a ring in Utah, I would have loved it. Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, I'm happy for them. Steph Curry doing what he's done in Golden State, happy for him. Not saying I'm not happy for LeBron. Man's got his ring. He did what he had to do. But I like that a lot of players are trying to adopt the old school mentality of, nah, I started here, I want to win here. Forget leaving, forget all that. Bring in the pieces here so we can win here, especially for these small market franchises. Like, if the Kings win in the next 3 years, I'm gonna be so happy for them. Especially if De'Aaron Fox is the head that led them there, because he was drafted there. He deserves to win a ring in Sacramento. Overall, like Kobe said, man, it's easy to get up and go to a better situation when it's hard. It's easy. But what's the satisfaction you're gonna get by going and getting the easy ring? When we play pickup, not gonna lie, when I play pickup, I enjoy winning games more when I know the competition on the other side is just as good, if not better than me, than getting my 5 and running the deck with the squad I know I can run through. Because it's that challenge and that adversity and seeing what I can overcome that really drives and makes the success worth it. And some people, they're gonna say, oh, winning a championship with 3 different franchises is hard. Yeah, I can see that. I can also see the argument winning 5 with 20 in 20 years is hard. Winning 6 and 13 is hard. It's crazy because when you look at the all-time greats, the consensus all-time great, Jordan, Magic, LeBron, and this is in no particular order, so don't kill me. Kobe, Shaq, Wilt, Kareem, Bill Russell, Tim Duncan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Steph Curry. I probably put Steph in over Wilt, to be honest with you. Only 2 of those top 10 won rings in other places. Shaq and LeBron. Everybody else won a ring where they started. And if you really want to talk about it, Shaq wanted to win in Orlando. Orlando just didn't want to pay him. So I can't even fault Shaq for that. He was bound to have to win somewhere else because Orlando didn't want to pay him. But overall, man, at the end of the day, I personally just value what Kobe and so many legends I've known have done in sticking it out in one setting. I get it, it's easy to jump. I don't mind a player being sent off to another location. When a player says in the media, oh, yo, I didn't know I was getting traded, like Marcus Smart, like Donovan Mitchell, like they didn't request a trade, they got traded, or without their wherewithal. Management made that decision. When that happens, I let it go because I'm like, the player didn't want that. That was just what they did. Hey, bit bam boom. But when the player kind of forces their way out and doesn't like the situation, and it's been proven they're in a situation that could win, they're just not coming up clutch in those moments, bro, it's part of the grind, it's part of the journey. Because let's look at it. If you look at LeBron James' first stint in Cleveland before he left, right? 2007, you lose to the San Antonio Spurs in 4 games in the NBA Finals. 2008, you lose to the Boston Celtics in 7 games in the Eastern Conference semifinals in the second round. 2009, you lose to the Orlando Magic in 6 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. 2010, you lose to the Boston Celtics again in the Eastern Conference semis. Like, your team is getting there. Y'all just aren't finishing the job. And then you just up and leave like, oh, this team can't get me there. No, bro, y'all are getting there. Y'all just have not put it together when y'all needed to. And you know what? It's possible that LeBron may have went to management, went to the front office, and they said, we're not going to trade anybody. We're going to run it back. And he may have done that. He may have gone to them begging. But at the end of the day, what does Kanye say?
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. Yeah, guys, but I just wanted to address that real quick. And honestly, just my thoughts. Long story short, I agree with Kobe Bryant. I would rather my superstar retire with the franchise they started with, if possible. But I definitely wouldn't want them to just leave out of spite because things have gotten hard or haven't gone their way initially. I think that's what makes the championship runs a tad bit more meaningful and just more important. But guys, I'm rambling on now. It's been your boy TornadoMcRae. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell at the bottom. You know that helps my algorithm as your auntie's favorite neighbor. She has to know when I'm posting these videos, my boy. And again, let's continue on this road to 200 subscribers. Guys, I really need your help. Continue to share these videos. Please, please, please. Please, man. I'm just asking for a little help. But as always, y'all know the deal. What do I know? I'm just a skinny brother with 2 tats. Peace. Much love to all of you. I'm out.